Good morning. It's been a little while since I've been out for several reasons which I'll go into later, but we'll crack on with the walk before we go into that. So I'm in Earl Sterndale today, and as you've probably seen already, I'm off to tackle Parkhouse Hill, Crome Hill, and have a walk round towards High Wheeldon and hopefully have a little trot up that while I'm at it. Right, so we've got a little village green, and just up here we turn left then where this hiker is coming out of the footpath. Well, it's changed a bit since last time I was here. The Quiet Woman pub is no more. The footpath though it still remains, just in a different format. That's a shame, but sign of the times, many a pub is closing. So quite simple, we're going to Crome Hill, so we're going through this one. So already then we see where we are going. The little flip to the left is first, that's Parkhouse Hill, and then just around centre screen now Crome Hill. And now they are much better in view. So climb number one, then centre screen, that's where we're heading, Parkhouse Hill. Oh, right, first short burst. High Wheeldon now is that one. That's where I'm hoping to end up at the end of the day. But not before I finish these first two. Here we go then. Summit 1. Sniffles 2, sorry. Parkhouse Hill. Pretty quick. Short sharp climb up there, then flattens out at the top bit here. But a nice little climb up to start the day. Beautiful views down the valley here. Trying to spin around steadily because it's a bit of a rocky surface that I'm stood on. Fab views all around. This is next then, the drop off here and over to the Dragon's Back, Crome Hill. If you don't know why it's called Dragon's Back, keep watching and don't slip. It's a long way down there. This is a tricky descent off here as well, so I'm likely to put the camera away, use my hands on my pole, steady on the old knees. There's a look back then as I've dropped off down to the road, which you can just see through the centre of the screen roughly, and now we're off up hill number 2, and we've done just over a mile and already we've cracked in one hill today. It's a little one, it's a good little leg warmer, that's all it is. I think this is just one of them views that makes you go, yeah, that's not bad, that. With a tree and Parkhouse Hill both standing proud in view. Here we go then, the summit of Crome Hill, aka the Dragon's Back, which is this part down here, better viewed from the skies or from the other side, which we'll do. So views around then, fab views. Look at all the stone walls, the effort. Always admire the effort that goes into stone walls. Parkhouse Hill seems so small now. High Wheeldon straight behind it. Can't quite make the trig out on top of it. Carry on round. Great views, what a great day. Missing a bit of sunshine as I said earlier, but spot on. Cool breeze. Right, so I'm going to get the drone out and we're going to drop off down here and have a walk right round, somewhere around the back of this lot to High Wheeldon and back to the start. Little shelter if you want to stop for lunch. Actually, the wind is blowing this way, so that's probably not an ideal shelter right now. The things you see. Okay. I'll tell you what, I forgot about this little incline now. Oh, this is brutal. There is your Dragon's Back, nearly at the top of it. More lambs as well. Lots around at the minute. Feeding time. Some easy going for a little while then after that steep climb. We head past the old farmhouse. I remember him doing this up, I think, a few years ago. It was pretty nice now. Quite an enjoyable little drop down section. This nice and gentle. Not a great deal to see, but easy on the knees after what's already been before us. I think that's a flood marker, isn't it, on there? No date, but that's quite high. A cracking little view as the sun graces both Crome Hill and Parkhouse Hill. This is rather different. Cast iron gate. To negotiate. Dinner time, I found a flat rock. That's where my bum's going. With cracking views then of Crome Hill and Parkhouse Hill and High Wheeldon, which is smack bang centre, not the bit just to the right. The one in the shade, not in the sun. Entering Hollinsclough then, with a little trough. Quaint little village. Another place you could start this walk, which you can see there's a few little pulling areas up ahead. I think, is this a village hall? A few seats about. I've just stopped for my lunch back there. I could have just walked here and then had a seat, but I quite enjoyed the views from where I was. Yeah, the chapel hall. So yeah, actually there's not many parked up in here. Good option to start this walk from. But then I do quite like it the way that I've done it, so yeah, I wouldn't have had the views from that bench that I had back there. These are getting more and more frequent, these little honesty shops. They're popping up everywhere. Why not? If you can make a few quid from people. I'm just having a nose. Wow. You can use your own card. Ice cream, drinks, lots of little nibbles, biscuits, tea, coffee. Nuts, crisps, all sorts of stuff in here. Probably a camera watching me as well as I'm walking around videoing. There usually is, yeah, there is. Yeah, brilliant. A couple of paragliders above Crome Hill as well. I'm not sure if you'll make them out. And somebody going up. So pretty that, innit? I think we were just up that. Oh, there's more paragliders up here as well. There's 3 more. And a drone, I believe. Oh god, there's loads. Not sure if you make that out. There's 4 more back there as well. And I'm fairly certain there's a drone up there. Okay, with those 2 peaks behind me now. I said earlier I'd mention about reasons for not coming out recently. I've not been out, I think, for 2 months. I came out with a friend very early March, so that's only a month and a half. Still a long time in my books. I didn't do a video of that one. But yeah, the reasons I've not been out, one, because the weather has been absolutely awful. It's like not stopped raining, has it, for the last couple of months. Got a little break today. Fingers crossed, you know, we're getting to that time where things start to pick up. That's one reason I've not been out. The other one, I've been suffering with a bit of what we think is rheumatoid arthritis. So I get little cramps in my fingers and toes. So yeah, that's sort of got me down a bit. I've been a bit fatigued with that as well, but I feel like I'm coming out of the other side of it in terms of cramps and tiredness. So fingers crossed that as the summer comes, the arthritis does one. Because I have quite a few plans this summer. Where do we start? We'll start obviously the first one in June. I'm hoping, this is not planned yet, this is just one of them things where I'll take my rucksack on a nice spell of weather and just drop on it. I'm hoping to walk the Cumbria Way and also probably do a couple of mountains while I'm up in the Lake District too. In July, a local chap in our village every year organises a little charity walk, usually from Lincoln City Football Club back to our home football ground in our village. That's usually 12.5 miles, I think, but this year he's going a bit further and is hoping to walk back from one of the football clubs in Nottingham. That'll make it about 26 miles. It's a walk I've done before. It's not very scenic, it's just alongside A46, so it's not very nice at all, to be honest, but it's a walk with a purpose, raising money for I think he's raising for the air ambulance this year, which rolls on to my next challenge as well. We're raising money for the air ambulance for this. Me and a group of friends are doing the National 3 Peaks in August. That is set, that is booked, the minibus is booked, it's all sort of, plans are rolling with that. So that's going to be tough, that's one we need to train for. And then September, I've been asked to walk the Hadrian's Wall with another group of friends. So that's still in early days of planning, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, if all goes to plan, a very busy summer, so I need the weather to pick up and the arthritis to do one. Lonely little tulip. Got a rock climber. We are heading over here, and before long I'm going to be taking a couple of layers off before the big climb up. Quite the way up now, just circling around it at the minute, steady elevation, Chrome Hill in the background. Very shortly I get to the steep steps though, that's where it gets a bit tougher. That's the steepest part done anyway. I can see the trig. Glad to know that, given I haven't been for a couple of months with this arthritis, I can still get up hills. Bosh. High Wheeldon, 1,384 feet. I can't remember what it is in meters, it'll be on screen. Oh, you can read the rest yourself. So, we'll be going back down the same way as that, and then probably just to the road and take the road back into Earl Sterndale, yes, one of them. So, can I tell on the screen? Parkhouse Hill, not really, somewhere there. Chrome Hill behind it. Just got a bit of sunlight just dropping off Parkhouse Hill with the paraglider coming through too. Whew. Yeah, tiring climb after everything that we've done already, but fab views. Maybe time for one last drone flight. A bit windy, but we'll have a go. Obvious then to see the path I took up and down High Wheeldon. As we drop down the road I came in earlier actually, earlier. Right, here we go then, back to where I started in Earl Sterndale, where peas drive carefully. Not so sure about the carrots. Tish. So, thank you as ever for joining me I'll pop the stats on screen because I've not looked at them, but I think it's about 7.5, 8 miles. But that's that. Hopefully plenty more to come this summer. I will be doing a lot of training walks with the lads, which I probably won't film because they're walks that I've done and got videos of on the channel already. And I'll see you again soon. Take care out there and enjoy your hiking. Goodbye.